It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day.
Hello, we are in WA's city of Canning, a destination with strong cultural significance and one with a rich history. Today, Canning is also recognised as a place of strong growth. In fact, it is one of the highest performing local economies in Western Australia. And people want to live, work and do business in this welcoming and thriving city. Located on Whadjuk Noongar country, where traditional owners and custodians have lived for thousands of years, the City of Canning has developed from its beginnings as the Canning District Road Board of 1871. And just over 1.5 centuries later, this region is now full of opportunity, full of promise, and one that continues to attract people to a destination and lifestyle that offers so much. You cannot underestimate the value and the importance of the City of Canning to the state economy. It contributes over $11 billion and over 74,000 jobs, with a forecast to continue strong growth in population, employment and business, all key factors in making the City of Canning even more attractive. As part of the city's vision in providing a lifestyle that appeals to its residents and visitors, year-round events help in fostering a shared sense of place, one that connects people and brings the community together. These events celebrate the city's cultural diversity, driving employment and local business growth in a region made up of 16 suburbs and over 100,000 residents. The city's inclusive leisure centres provide opportunities for the community to stay active, no matter what their abilities. There are more than 22 primary schools and high schools, including some of the best public schools in the state in Willetton and Rossmoyne Senior High School. Not to mention the close proximity to Curtin University, which is only 10 minutes from the city centre. Westfield Carousel is in the heart of the vibrant city centre and is WA's largest shopping centre. Canning Vale and Welshpool, two of Perth's premier industrial areas, make up around 2/3 of the city's economic activity. Located close to key freight routes and domestic and international airports, needless to say, the City of Canning has plenty going for it. The city is busy planning its future, and with a projected population growth over the coming years, it's already put in place some key projects, with more on the agenda. With the recent completion of the new Queen's Park and Cannington train stations, as part of the state government's MetroNet project, Canning remains connected to the CBD with easier access like never before. The city is committed to creating Perth's southern CBD, a fresh, vibrant city centre that'll add energy to the region and bring new spaces to life with a $76 million regeneration project. Including the multi-award-winning Wharf Street Basin, a WA first, the Smart Park has transformed a stormwater basin into a multi-purpose space that has benefited the environment and community. Connecting to the MetroNet stations, we have the revitalised Cecil Avenue East, creating a connection to the Canning River and city centre.
The City of Canning has got so much to offer. I absolutely love this city. I've been here my whole life. We are investing millions of dollars on infrastructure to try to bring young families back to this community. That'll make us stronger and build the community for the future, not for today, but for the future. Many years ago, my own parents settled here as 25 and 26-year-olds with 4 young children. They're still here in the community today, 89 and 87 years of age, but we have to keep our schools strong. We know that by investing in the infrastructure that will attract younger families back to this burgeoning city.
It's a beautiful day.
So, what's it like to actually live in the city of Canning? Well, the general consensus is it's a great place to set up home. The community is awesome, there's loads to do, and everything you need, and I mean everything, is right here on your doorstep. Vibrant, dynamic, diverse. Just some of the words that describe this growing and multicultural city. Yes, there are many factors that contribute to why people want to grow their families here, move to the region, and in their later years, retire and live comfortably in a safe and welcoming community. Canning is a destination and a home that suits and caters for people of all ages, all nationalities, and the exceptional services and outstanding facilities that make up the city are vitally important to the overall appeal of a community that continues to attract residents and people from all walks of life.
We moved from India to Perth in 2018. At first we were renting, and then we bought the house later on. It ticks all our boxes, all our requirements. Work is very close by, and I've been working in City of Canning from the very beginning. All the conveniences very close. Basically safety and convenience is the main thing. We have plenty of parks here. We go to different parks different days. That's the main thing we like to do with our family all together. I definitely recommend moving to City of Canning. If someone looking to move to Perth, we definitely recommend moving to Canning.
The city's community safety and ranger role is primarily a community engagement and education role. We look after a 65 square kilometre area, patrolling all areas to help the community feel safe. One of our key services we offer is the Holiday Watch service. This is a service where, on request, we can do a drive-by of your property if you're going to be away from it for extended periods of time. What we do is arrange for regular patrols of your property. It's all about making Canning a safe place to work, live and play.
There is always something going on in the city, whether it be community-driven events and festivals or sporting events that bring people to the great outdoors. There's no need to leave the area to do your shopping, with Westfield Carousel providing a multitude of options. And restaurants provide tastes from all over the world. All of this combines and adds to the attraction of a region that continues to adapt as it grows. Not just in population, but in what the city provides to make Canning an appealing destination. Within a community, you need people and activities to help a region thrive. And when it comes to this, the City of Canning has that in abundance. Community groups and organisations are what make regions tick, and it helps people feel a part of where they live and belong. It's so important for community organisations here in Canning to continue to operate and help keep the people who live here together.
Castledale Miniature Railway. We were established in 1963 by a couple of railway enthusiasts. We started off with a couple of metres of track really, and now we've extended to 5 kilometres. It's a beautiful ride. We run beside the banks of the Canning River. This is a 100% volunteer run. We really value our volunteers. They come from as far as Mundaring and Rockingham, but it's really important that we have our volunteers. I enjoy the interaction with the public. I enjoy explaining the nature of the train ride to them. So it's just really the general interaction with the public that I enjoy. The children in particular really enjoy it. It's lovely watching their faces and having an enjoyable time.
I think it's important that you develop things through your life so that you've got things to move on to. My music took me to playing with other people, which took me to playing in a band, which took me to volunteering playing that band at aged care facilities. So now we keep the aged people, those that can't get out and about much, entertained. We start singing and their eyes open, they start clapping their hands and they start singing along with you. It's incredible, that wonderful experience that you get, the feedback you get from that sort of thing. It's just enjoying yourself, enjoying your life. That's what we're here for.
A strong community and one that sticks together. Don't go anywhere, stay with us. We'll be back with more on the City of Canning.
It's a beautiful day.
As we touched on earlier, the city boasts two of Perth's premier industrial estates, Welshpool and Canning Vale, and we can add Willetton to the city's impressive business district portfolio. A key component in the growth of these areas has been the city's commitment to growing the capacity and capability of local businesses, being accessible and working closely with local operators for the betterment of everyone involved. Proximity to major transport and freight routes play an important role in these regions, and being close to the airport and by having easy access to Fremantle Port enhances the attraction for businesses who need efficient access to markets Australia-wide and internationally. Welshpool is known for its diverse business operators around transport, manufacturing and warehousing, with around 700 companies supporting 13,000 jobs. The area's strategic location is only 10 kilometres from the Perth CBD and has easy access to major arterial roads such as the Leach and Roe highways and the Kewdale Freight Terminal. Willetton is a hub of commercial, residential and industrial areas, a diverse community that continues to grow with demand. And Canning Vale, originally a farming area, has seen rapid development over recent years, including the introduction of the Perth Markets, Western Australia's only wholesale fruit and vegetable market. Over 194,000 tonnes of produce are traded through the market, contributing significantly to WA's horticultural industry and economy.
WA is fortunate to have such an abundance of seasonal and fresh produce. Being close to the Perth markets is so important for us because that is the bulk of what we supply and give to our customers. So being able to just shoot down the road and fill up our truck, and if something's missing, having that access is absolutely critical for us as a business.
One of the city's priorities in working with local business is their capacity to listen and work with all operators, both big and small. Doing business in Canning has never been easier, with over 1,000 and growing listed businesses, a testament to the success stories coming out of this popular and growing region.
Camco Engineering is a real West Australian success story. We started right here in Canning Vale back in 1995. Our purpose as an organisation is to solve time-critical engineering problems for our customers. As the business has grown, we've been lucky enough here in Canning Vale to have a really supportive city that's encouraged and supported our growth over the years. Over the last decade, we've added 7 or 8 buildings to the business. The main driver behind that is the need as a business to work efficiently and productively. You'll find everything that you need as a business here in Canning. You have the road infrastructure, the amenity, you have excellent access to a highly skilled workforce based right here in the city. Everything that we've needed to operate as a business, we've found right here in the city.
Good Sammy has been in Canning Vale for decades. This is where our headquarters is, this is our central processing hub, and this is where we employ the most people. Over 400 people work in Canning Vale at Good Sammy. This location is so strategically important because it connects to freeways in multiple directions. It harnesses where all of our trucks come in. We have a fleet of over 20 vehicles. They collect items from the community. They bring them to our central warehouse where they're sorted and distributed out to our stores. We're really supported by the council, by our strategic businesses and partners in this location. We're the largest for-purpose organisation in Canning Vale, one of the largest employers, and we find a really innovative business and social-minded culture here. So we love Canning Vale.
Westside Auto Wholesale started in 1993. Started off selling 50 a month, 100 a month, but it's grown to 1,200 cars a month. We have 3,300 cars in stock. We are the largest used car dealer in Australia. We started with a site across the road. but we were growing all the time. We purchased adjacent properties, Catherine Street, John Street, adjoining properties for our detailing, cleaning, paint and panel and the preparation of all our cars. The large service centre across the road allows us to handle that many vehicles. This is a great location. The Graham Farmer Freeway came through in the 90s, connecting Scarlet Beach Road and Perth. Used to be a long track. This is the easiest way and it brought both cities alive, you know, the city of Canning and the availability to get to this site easily and the freeway right behind it. The fact that we have Leach Highway and Albany Highway, the city of Canning is a great spot to be in. I personally would recommend the city of Canning if you have a business idea here.
The growth of Canning and the hundreds of business operators that play such an important role in the future of this region is all part of the story that gels everything together, creating a city where people can learn, work and live together.
Our industrial precincts have the capacity, capability and strategic advantage to not only support and sustain our current business community, but also to create opportunity, growth and potential for those new and emerging technologies that are looking to come and set up business here in Canning.
It's a beautiful day.
Over recent times, the city has substantially invested in new state-of-the-art infrastructure, making this area even more attractive to visitors and residents. But it is important to note that in doing so, it hasn't forgotten about where this region has come from. And while the city is looking forward, it is also well and truly embracing its past. Memories of Canning's history are still relevant and important today, with beautiful old buildings still in use, providing a strong link to its history. All part of the city's heritage strategy in providing a sense of place, identity and belonging. The city is keeping its history alive through its fantastic libraries, teaching the community about its rich Aboriginal history, the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation, as well as its colonial settlement. Nowadays, diversity and connection in this very multicultural community is what's driving the city to where it wants to be, to develop a strong community where people help to create a prosperous and vibrant society for everyone. The City of Canning is proud to be one of only 4 recognised UNESCO Learning Cities in Australia and the first in Western Australia. This prestigious status reflects the city's commitment to lifelong learning as a driver of social cohesion, economic development and sustainability. Through its libraries and learning hubs, including Hillview Intercultural Community Centre and the Canning River Eco-Education Centre, Canning fosters inclusive education, community connection and opportunities for growth across all ages and backgrounds. As a UNESCO Learning City, Canning is helping shape a future where learning is embedded in every aspect of city life. Another of the city's priorities is making sure they promote and facilitate a healthy lifestyle, and they certainly do this. Quality leisure facilities and sports precincts are key to healthy living, and having these available for residents and visitors is vitally important to the lifestyle choices on offer in the city. The Sam Kerr Football Centre and High Performance Facility is world class. The Cannington and Riverton leisure plexes have been recently refurbished, and facilities like Hossack Pavilion in Parkwood and the Ferndale Sporting Precinct have been upgraded to accommodate multiple sports and events. In this growth corridor, a vision around connection continues to take shape. The new Cannington Train Centre is a game changer for the city's broader regeneration program. And the Canning Rail to River concept will help improve this connectivity, especially in the city centre. A revitalised city centre will be pivotal to improved accessibility between the train station and the Canning River. It'll create a pedestrian link through the city centre and create a more vibrant environment for everyone. The Canning Rail to River is a unique pedestrian link to the city's beautiful natural environment. While divided by river, the city remains connected through all of the bridges across Canning, and just like its community, allows an opportunity to create a welcoming and thriving environment for everyone who calls Canning home.
And our investment goes well beyond community infrastructure. We're working hand in glove with our community to shape the future of this city. That's our aim. We want to build a community where people truly feel proud to call it home. If we can achieve that, we know that we've created the city that all of us want.
As you can see, the City of Canning is certainly not sitting still. They're making huge leaps when it comes to key decision making around how this region will grow. And with the investment already made and the commitment to Canning's future, it's only going to be more attractive and more accessible for people who want to work and live here. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. I mean, what a jam-packed episode full of great stories. Please do jump onto our Facebook and our Instagram, and we hope to see you again really soon somewhere in this awesome country we're so privileged to call home. See you soon.
It's a beautiful day.